Today, an FSCJ student arrested at UNF students in Tallahassee, and a traffic stop turned marijuana bust. That's all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Patrick Lloyd and you're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. On Tuesday, UPD officers arrested an FSCJ student recognized as Isaiah P. Lewis for a burglary he committed over spring break. According to a UPD report, two students who live in the Osprey Cove returned from spring break on the 23rd when they found that an iMac Air had been stolen from their room. Now, not only had the computer been stolen, but it appeared that the person had actually resided in the room for an undetermined amount of time. The room was messier than when the students left it, and several items that were not theirs were in the room when they came back. Before being arrested, Lewis also told officers that he had marijuana in his front pocket. He was charged with possession of marijuana under 20 grams and burglary, and he was also instructed not to return to campus. On Wednesday, a group of 18 UNF students and student government representatives traveled to Tallahassee. Groups of students from most major state universities came to the event this year, but UNF had the biggest student turnout. At the press conference, Carlo Fossi spoke on behalf of the Florida Student Association. The conference was on the topics of in-state tuition for undocumented residents and veterans and facility funding. One of UNF's major goals right now is to receive $9 million in order to add a floor to Building 3, Skinner Jones Hall. And on Sunday, a UPD officer pulled over a vehicle because one of its headlights was out, but the officer ended up finding marijuana. According to the UPD report, UNF dispatch notified the officer that UPD had previously arrested the suspect, Nicholas G. Birch, for possession of marijuana. Birch is not a student or employee at UNF. Birch gave permission for the officer to search his car, and when the officer searched it, he found 3 marijuana roaches and a scale with residue. The suspect was issued a notice to appear for possession under 20 grams. All right, Ospreys, now it's time for your weather update. Here's Vanessa Pearson. Go.
Hey Ospreys, I'm Vanessa Pearson here with your Spinnaker weather report. It's Friday and we're all excited for a well-earned weekend off, but sadly there will not be much outdoor activity to be had. Although the sun will have our high at 77 degrees, the morning will hold a 40% chance of showers, cloudy skies, and a south wind of 6 to 14 miles per hour, all before 2 p.m. Also, as you can see, there's a moderate chance of rip currents, so be careful if you make today a beach day. As we move into the evening, the chance of precipitation will increase to 60%. The night and early morning will show sparing showers and thunderstorms. It will still be cloudy and the low should be around 64 degrees. Well, that's what I have for you today, Ospreys, but before we take it back to the desk, let's take a look at our 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Vanessa, for that weather update. Now here for your sports update is Sam Hauser.
Here we go!
Hey there, Ospreys. I'm Sam Hauser here with your Spinnaker Sports Report. The women's golf team took home 3rd place at the MSU Ocala Invitational. They were in 3rd place at the end of each round. The Ospreys finished with a program-best 3-round tournament total of 902. They had a bit of a cushion from the team ahead of them, Houston Baptist University, and the team behind them, the Toledo Rockets. There are just 2 more events left this season, and both are in Jacksonville at Marsh Landing. The next event for the Ospreys is the Web.com Intercollegiate on April 7th. Looking ahead to today and the rest of the weekend, the baseball and softball teams are in Macon, Georgia to play 3 games with the Mercer Bears. The baseball team gets started tonight at 6 p.m. and the softball team plays 1 game on Saturday and a doubleheader on Sunday. The sand volleyball team has a doubleheader tomorrow, and both track and field teams are here at Hodges Stadium for the Spring Break Invitational. Well, that's all I have for sports today. Let's toss it back to Patrick at the desk.
Thanks, Sam. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News, but remember, you can keep yourself updated and informed with all of the latest UNF news at unfspinnaker.com. Also, you can like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter at UNFSpinnaker. For Vanessa Pearson and Sam Hauser, I'm Patrick Lloyd. Have a great day, UNF.